And we are live. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays on the Truth Comes to Life podcast. I'm your host, Jay COVEN, and welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays. For those of y'all that are new, on Real Spill Wednesdays, we talk about life topics and motivational quotes. Please be sure to check out my previous Real Spill Wednesdays on the channel, and also please be sure to tune into the full podcast episodes on the channel. I just dropped a couple of days ago. Nicki Minaj dropped her album. Diddy's in some bad boy trouble. Lil Baby dropped a new song, and Kodak Black then got arrested once again. So we talk about news from all over the world, the music industry, and more. So please, if you're interested, and also I talked about Playboi Carti's 2024 song as well. But if you're interested in news from all over the world, the music industry, and more, please be sure to tune in to the full podcast episodes. Also, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get the latest updates on when I post a full Real Spill Wednesday or a full podcast episode. I'm coming out with the videos. We're staying consistent. I got a full podcast episode coming out for y'all real soon, so please be sure to tune into that. Y'all also follow me on IG, TikTok, and X at the Truth Comes to Life podcast, because who knows, whatever I post on one of those social media platforms, it's kind of like a foreshadow on what the next podcast or the Real Spill Wednesday is going to be about. But if you don't follow either one of those pages, you will not get the idea. And I want to engage with y'all too on those social media platforms. So the things that don't make it on the podcast episodes, and I do post about it, I want to talk about it on the social media platforms, whether that's Instagram or Twitter, because I want to engage with y'all. I really do want to engage with y'all. I want to hear y'all opinion, and I want y'all to hear my opinion. We just go back and forth on this. So we're getting back on the social media platforms. I'm going to keep on posting, doing the best that I can. So please be sure to follow those social media platforms. I really love each and every one of y'all. We done made over 170 videos. I think we're at 173 videos, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But yes, we're staying consistent. I love each and every one of y'all coming and watching my full videos, watching whether that's the shorts, the Real Spill, or the full podcast episode, giving y'all opinions, liking, commenting, sharing, doing whatever y'all can to support the channel. Y'all keep on coming with me with y'all feedback. I'm going to keep on coming with the content every chance that I get. I love each and every one of y'all, and let's keep on showing love. Keep on showing love for me. I will really appreciate it. So with that in mind, let's get straight into this Real Spill Wednesday. It's 5 days before Christmas. 5 days before Christmas. As you can see, I got my white Santa, I got my black Santa. I'm in the Christmas spirit. Yes, I was trying to find a Santa hat, but I couldn't find a Santa hat nowhere. I really wanted to wear a Santa hat, but I got on my white jacket and I got on some pajama pants. So kind of in the Christmas spirit in regards to colors, but I wish I had on my Santa hat. But like I said, we got white Santa and we got black Santa. But the thing with it, there's a harsh reality about Christmas that nobody talks about. You know, Christmas is a time of giving, getting presents, receiving presents, spending time with family, and, you know, just enjoying the Christmas spirit. And with different people, the Christmas spirit can be a whole lot of different things. Some people don't celebrate it in regards to giving presents. They may just spend time with each other, or they don't even spend time with each other at all. Everybody has a different meaning behind Christmas. Some people think that it's just a religious thing and they just celebrate it that way. But the way society paints how Christmas should be, I feel like it's messed up. And they start young. Christmas is the most controlling holiday there is in a calendar year. It's the most controlling. They already have kids believing in Santa, right? No issue with that. You can have them believing in Santa. But what makes it an issue is the simple fact that, you know, when kids, they sit on Santa's lap and they ask Santa what do they want for Christmas, and they, you know, tell Santa what they want for Christmas, and Santa will say, well, you have to be good, and if you're good, you're able to get your Christmas gift, and you're not good, then you're not going to get your Christmas gift. So it really forces kids to actually have to be good. It shouldn't be as though, okay, if you're bad, you can't get no Christmas gifts at all. I feel like everybody should get a Christmas gift. And everybody, whether they're good or bad, they should be able to get something. They shouldn't have to be controlled when they're younger that if they don't do good, they're not going to get anything from Santa. And that's how these parents do it. They manipulate these kids in regards to they have to be good or they're not going to get a Christmas gift. Well, what if a kid that isn't good, like what if they want something and they're not going to be able to get anything at all? I feel like that's bad from a parent standpoint, but you're controlling these kids just for one day to be good in order for them to get a Christmas gift. First is you have the entire 365 days of the year to get them a gift, but specifically in December, they have all of this time to where they have to be good in order for them to get something. And if they're not good, they're not going to get a Christmas present. And I feel like that's messed up. You play Elf on the Shelf, it's another controlling, something that controls Christmas, where apparently the elf is going to report everything that the kid does, whether that's good or bad, to Santa. And if he hears about it, the kid is either going to get a present or he's not going to get a present. So you're not only manipulating kids in regards to telling, quote unquote, Santa what they want for Christmas, but now they got these new games or these games now in place that now they have to follow unless they're not going to get any presents. They're not going to get none of that. They're getting controlled through and through the whole month, not only physically, mentally, very much mentally, with these games that are now being played, Elf on the Shelf, Secret Santa, all of these Christmas games. And yes, you want to be in the Christmas spirit. You do. But at the same time, you're manipulating kids. You're manipulating people already at a young age that they have to be good in order for them to get a present. And if they're not good, they're not going to be able to get a present. Isn't that kind of messed up? Think about that from a kid's standpoint. I feel like everybody should be able to get a present. Everybody should be able to get a present. It shouldn't be, oh, it's December time, it's around Christmas, it's beginning to look like Christmas, and we have to be good or we're not going to get a present. Santa says we have to be good unless we're not going to get no present. I have to sit on Santa's lap, tell him what I want. He asks me questions. Am I doing good in school? How have I been doing at home? And if I'm not doing good in either one of those, or just as a person, I'm not going to get anything. Isn't that kind of messed up? You're not treating kids equally, because whether they're good or bad, they should be able to get a gift. At the end of the day, they should be able to get a gift, and they should all be able to celebrate Christmas the same way. If they want a gift, if one kid that's good wants a gift, then they should be able to get a gift. If one kid that's bad doesn't, get good grades or something like that for whatever reason, I feel like they should still get the same feeling of Christmas. They should not be controlled for 30 days, for 1 month, that they have to do good in order for them to get a present. When you have still 11 other months in the entire year, they can just be bad. But now, since it's Christmas time, oh, you have to be good. That's so manipulating to a kid. And another thing about Christmas, too. People make Christmas, society makes Christmas a holiday of giving. You have to give. You have to show your appreciation. You have to give somebody a gift, family, friends, somebody, in order for them to show that they care. You shouldn't have to always just go out your way and buy a gift for someone. And if you don't get them a gift, now you don't love them. Now you don't care for them. Now you don't show your appreciation. There's so many ways that you could show your appreciation other than a gift. Yes, if you don't get a gift for somebody on December 25th, December 24th, or whenever, it shouldn't have to feel as though, oh, now I don't care for you. Now you don't love me. That's what makes Christmas just, it's the harsh reality of Christmas. It's so messed up. It's so fucked up in society. People think that Christmas is the time of you have to get somebody a present, or now you don't love them, now you don't care for them. There's so many ways that you can show your love and appreciation for a person besides giving a present, getting a present, going out your way. People don't got money for that. There's some people out here that try their best to get somebody a gift, but at the end of the day, they don't have the funds for it. Not everybody has the funds for Christmas. And how society paints it, if you don't have the funds for Christmas, oh, now it's going to look bad on you. Now it feels like we're doing something wrong, or that you're doing something wrong because you don't have enough money to provide for Christmas. You could be their mother, you could be their father, you could be a family, friend, anybody. But if you don't get that one individual person, someone for Christmas, now you're not that anymore. Now it's like, oh, I don't mess with you no more. Don't ever come to my family function, all because of Christmas. But that's how society paints it. And it's only going to get worse. Society paints that you have to show your love by giving. People don't got money for that. If they did have money for that, they would. But I feel like they shouldn't have to. There's more different meanings. Hanging out with your family, just chilling for Christmas, eating some good food, whether that's some macaroni and cheese or whatever foods that you do decide to eat or prefer to eat for Christmas, that should just be enough. Just vibing with family, just vibing with the people that you love should be enough for Christmas. It shouldn't be, oh, presents, I gotta get you a present. I feel like that should be an add-on. Just like with tips, for an example. People think that you have to always tip. Now it's a requirement. You have to tip somebody just for their service, and you don't. They're making getting presents for someone a requirement. You have to get somebody something, or now the love for each other is just gone. Y'all don't have no love. You truly ain't mess with me for real. You messed with me for all of these other months, but when it came that point in time, Christmas time, where it's quote unquote about getting presents for someone, oh, now you don't want to get that for me. People don't talk about Christmas as it being Jesus' day. It's Jesus' birthday. Don't no one talk about that in society nowadays. It's a small percentage of people that talk about that nowadays. People just think about, oh, I just need to get the gifts right there. Forget that it's Jesus' birthday. Forget all of that. Forget the family. Forget hanging out with the family. If I don't go down them steps, or if I don't go in that living room and see a Christmas tree filled with presents, oh, it ain't Christmas no more. It ain't Christmas no more at all. Us as dudes, we don't even want that much for Christmas. We don't even ask for that much for Christmas. We don't even ask for that much for Christmas. It shouldn't even be that we need to get something. We don't feel as though we need to get something for Christmas, because we know that we can just go out and get it. And it could be the same for females too. But it's just society painted for not only little kids, but adults, that if you don't get gifts for an individual, now you don't fuck with them. It shouldn't be like that. That's the harsh reality. That's the harsh truth of Christmas that no one wants to talk about. Everyone wants to talk about Santa Claus. You got to do good. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. The snow, having a good time, opening your presents, listening to Christmas music. But what about the people that don't celebrate it like that? That don't give presents to people? That don't have the money to get presents for people? They don't celebrate Christmas? Is that not a holiday for those type of people that don't have the money to afford presents for someone? Do they celebrate Christmas? What is Christmas to them? For those people, they feel as though Christmas is nothing because of how society paints it. If you're not in a house with some kids, or if you don't even have no kids, if you're just in a house with no money, no presents, no Christmas tree, it's not Christmas anymore. If you don't have no presents under that Christmas tree, it's not Christmas anymore. Forget the Jesus birthday, hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your family, eating some good food, listening to Christmas songs. If there ain't no presents under that Christmas tree, it's not Christmas. It just feels like a regular day. It feels like any other day in the year. And it shouldn't be like that. It's a bigger meaning. There should be a bigger meaning in society than just getting presents for Christmas, just opening presents for Christmas. It should be more so hanging out, chilling, or whatever, eating good food, or however you want to celebrate Christmas. Not how society paints it on you have to get a present for someone. Because if that's the case, and the people that don't have money, it lowers their self-esteem, that they feel as though they can't provide for anybody. They can't provide for the person because they couldn't get a gift for them. That makes them feel more hurt than the person that's supposed to get a gift. Yeah, you're going to feel hurt because you don't have a gift by that person, and you're going to feel as though that they don't mess with you. But you got to look at someone else's perspective. Be in their shoes. They don't have the money. So they going to feel even more hurt. And they're not going to celebrate Christmas because Christmas in society is really them presents. They don't talk about Jesus' birthday unless you're heavily religious. They don't talk about that. They just talk about presents and gifts. And they start that at a young age with sitting on Santa's lap, Elf on the Shelf, all of these games. Now see, there's nothing wrong with Christmas, but I feel like Christmas should be celebrated in a different way versus just presents. And if there ain't no presents, it's not Christmas anymore. There can still be Santa Claus. I have no problem with Santa Claus. Believing in Santa, if people believe in Santa, if people don't believe in Santa, that's not a problem with me. The whole Christmas atmosphere, it's not a problem. What I have a problem with is the meaning, the true meaning, the harsh reality that presents is the only thing about Christmas. And if no one gets a present from an individual, then now it ain't Christmas no more. If you can't provide a present for someone, now you don't mess with them, now you don't love them, now you don't appreciate them. Love comes in so many ways. You can love someone in so many different ways versus a small Christmas present. But society paints it that you have to get a present and that kids have to be good in order for them to get a present. If they're not good, they can't get a present. And it shouldn't be like that. The Elf on the Shelf game, I don't like it because for the younger kids, it controls them. December time, it really controls people. It controls kids on how they have to act in order for them to get a Christmas gift, get a Christmas present. Everybody should get one. It shouldn't have to be, oh, Santa said that you're doing bad, now you don't get one. That's society right there. And also making Christmas just about presents. It shouldn't be like that at all. Have different meanings about Christmas. Not just if there is no presents under that tree, or you don't get a present from someone, that they don't love you, they don't care for you. And don't let these games control how an individual should act during December time, because that's not right at all. And that's the harsh reality, the unspoken truth about Christmas that no one wants to talk about. I love Christmas. I want y'all to keep that in mind. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's my favorite holiday. But there's a lot of things that no one talks about in regards to Christmas and how Christmas should truly be. And that's Messed up. Thanksgiving, we know what Thanksgiving is about. Christmas, we know what it's about. New Year's, 4th of July, we know what it's about from a society standpoint. But everybody should celebrate it different. It shouldn't just be all about society. Unspoken truth about Christmas. It should be it's bigger than presents. It's bigger than controlling somebody for 30 days. For the month of December. And I feel like that's messed up. So with that in mind, that is the end of this Real Spill Wednesday. If y'all enjoyed it, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get the latest update on when I post a full Real Spill Wednesday or a full podcast episode. I love each and every one of y'all. And with that in mind, y'all have a Merry, Merry Christmas.